Hi. New day, new Dark Souls. Where were we? Do we have any souls? We do. Oh yeah, but oh, so we can actually hear, so we can do this. And we have to talk to Frant anyway. Hello.
Heavens, you have done it. You have retrieved
I did it.
the Lord Vessel.
Praise the sun.
After 1,000 years, it is you. It is really you.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Forgive me. I really should calm down. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready. Now, be still.
I don't want to go on a journey. Ah. Yep. The weird snake eats you. And spits you out. So it's been 1,000 years then. Like, look at it, it's just so gammy looking.
Is the firelink chamber for the successor of Lord Gwyn.
Audio that was cool there.
Now, place the Lord Vessel on the altar.
Not sure what they are over there. Not sure what they are at all. Or why these are lit and those aren't. Oh, tree stump. Careful, steady. What's this do? Jeepers. Oh yeah, there we go, okay. Good thing I did this first. I wasn't going to do this. I was going to go to that place that we saw before. So this is the Lord Vessel. Gets rid of the invisible walls that even if you get good, you can't go through there yet. There's only 3. So that's what that does. You do this. Locked by some contraption. Can you rest here? What happens if you rest here? Offer souls to Lord Vessel. No Lord souls to offer. Oh, you burn the Lord souls on this. Okay. I got you. Head down here.
Very well. As Kingseeker, I shall now instruct you, the Lord's successor, in your next task. To achieve your fate, fill the vessel with powerful souls, commensurate to the great soul of Gwyn. Scarce few possess such brilliant souls. Grave Lord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, the 4 kings of New Londo, who inherited the shards of Gwyn's soul, and Lord Gwyn's former confidant, Seath the Scaleless. All of their souls are required to satiate the Lord Vessel. Are you ready? Then we shall return.
Oh, great.
Stay still for a moment.
The 4 kings of New Londo. Cool. Alright, bit of lore. Jesus, the physics on his mustache thing. There's no need.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Yes. Please eat the soul. What John has said gives me more soul. 8,000. Instead of using it, would give me 1,200 or something? This way it gives me... If I feed him the soul, it gives me 8,000. And it does that annoying noise. Twin humanities. I do not need humanity. Another 8,000. Keep the rubbish. Has lots of sentimental value to me. 5,000, 3,000, and 1,000 for a couple of coins. I have 5 of these. Whoa! Holy actual moly. I'll keep them for now, just in case. I'm just going to get rid of 2,000 for the divine blessings. What else can I ditch on this guy? Nothing really here. No keys. Maps? Oh, the spells. Random swords for 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. 5,000 for the dragon tooth? Oof. 290. It has 999, whatever that is. What is that actually? I'm not sure what that is. 1 crystal halberd, 1 soul. What the hell? 1,000 for the pyromancy flame. And 1,000 for lots of Havel stuff. It's worth a lot of stuff. Anything here? Hundreds, 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 hundreds. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Havel stuff's only worth 100 here. Ring's only worth 100. Ring of the Sun's Firstborn worth 1,000. And the one I'm wearing. Okay, okay. So we got 29,000 souls now. Whoop. Hup. Rest of the bonfire, level up. 30 strength. There we go. Alright, let me close my door real quick. Sick content. A sup of the coffee. What else, what else, what else? Yeah, this guy's gone. So we'll go down and have a look. Talk to you. Reinforce Estus Flask. Don't have another one. So now we got the Lord Vessel and all the invisible walls are gone. Well, not invisible. Great golden ones. We'll go to the next place that's handiest to go to. Because we went to that invisible wall place in Anor Londo. And we'll go down here for a sec. Down, 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 down. We're kind of blitzing through this actually, this whole game. Head down here. It helps when you know where you're going, and conversely it doesn't help when you do not. Philosophy 101. But, we look down here. Where are we looking for a guy? I'm still looking for a guy. There he is. See him down there? Might not be able to see him on whatever resolution you're looking at. Guy in armor standing in front of the bridge. That is the guy that's been talking to us the whole time. But since we got the Lord Vessel, he would have had hope if he just waited. And we brought back the Lord Vessel. But he came down here, like he said he was gonna, and he went hollow. And now he's gone mad and he's gonna attack us. Unfortunate. See, his face is all... he's got black eyes and stuff now. He does what he'll do. Oh, he parried me. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Whoops-a-daisy. I think that's not meant to happen. I think he's meant to drop something, but because we did that. So he's dead. That's the end of his story. He goes mad and you kill him, and he gives you 1,000 souls. That's kind of... it's anticlimactic, but that's the kind of mood of the world of Dark Souls. It's not really a happy ending for anyone. It's been 1,000 years since the world was supposed to die. We don't want to come here yet. Where are we going? I want to go to a bonfire. Where the fuck are we going? Oh, we're going this way. Up here? Yeah, and then this way. And then up here. Yeah, I thought that was cool. up, 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 up. Ah, fuck. I sent the lift back down. Bum bum bum. Run, run, run. We'll sit down here. Just want to make sure this guy doesn't say... This is like we're clearing everything up. There you are. I'll be heading down shortly. Yeah, he's going down. Oh, we can warp now. I forgot. So we go here. Warp to Anolondo. What else we got? The Chamber of the Princess, a bit too far. Dark Moon Tomb? Where the fuck is that? Where's Dark Moon Tomb? Let's go here. Where are we going? Oh, Dark Moon Tomb. Okay. We want to warp again to Anolondo. Don't know why the Lord Vessel lets you warp. Doesn't make much sense to me. Can I talk to you? Because I met the...
So you have received a revelation. Very auspicious. I hope for the best. I pray that through you, her wish will be granted.
Cool.
Have you heard of Seath the Scaleless? In legend, he turned against the ancient dragons. He became Lord Gwyn's confidant, was granted dukedom, and was allowed to pursue his research. At the Regal Archives, he immersed himself in research on scales of immortality. The one thing that he did not have, but his very research drove him mad. The Archives became a dungeon, a place for sinister experiments. Now, nobody dares even approach the Duke's forbidden archives. It looms over this land high atop the mountain. But I should warn against even an approach.
Anything else?
If you require rest, now that is...
Well, I don't require rest, thank you. So, it looms over the land, high atop the mountain. That's it up there. That's where we're going. That is where we're going. Can I get through here without fighting these guys? That would be neat to the O. Yeah, we can. Can't get through without fighting you, though. Or getting smashed into the ground, it would seem. Two-handed. Fuck you, heavy attack. Never mind. I took all my stamina. Oh my god, I gotta do this properly, do I? Fucking asshole. See if they just... Ooh. Giant's halberd. If they just weren't blocking the path. Oh well. I guess he is a guard of some sort. Up we go. My fucking shoulder is killing me. So, here, look at this iron bore thing again. In a tight corridor. It gives them every advantage. Rather than make the combat so that... When Ryan was playing, and we were in the group chat, me, John and Ryan, and we were like... Ryan was kind of expecting the combat, because he's really good at parrying, and I suck, and everyone else in the game seems to suck. He's got his parry script going on, it seems. Everyone else in the game sucks at parrying but Ryan. And he was kind of expecting the combat to be more... The more skill you put in, the more you'll get out of it. Like, if you could just do what I do, and like, shield up, strafe around, bop, 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 go behind them, one tap, play it safe, get stamina back, take your time, pretend the boss is at full health, that kind of crack that you've been seeing for the last many, many hours. Almost 50 hours, I think, actually. And he was expecting it to be like, you could do it that way, or you could like shield up and parry and riposte and do all this kind of high risk. If you mess it up, you'll get extra slap rather than the little slap you would have got. But if you get it right, high risk, high reward kind of stuff. He was kind of expecting that. So he's been trying to fight lots of different enemies with parrying and stuff, and it's like you can only do it with small sword holdy guys. And he was kind of like, oh. I was like, yeah, this isn't Devil May Cry where you can just get through the game the normal way. But if you want to get through the game, if you want to make the game your bitch, Go for the S rank, you know? Like Ninja Gaiden, like Devil May Cry, like Bayonetta, that kind of stuff. That's not Dark Souls. They don't have that kind of combat system. So how do you make the game hard? Well, you fucking put an enemy that just is made of metal and charges at you, and you make it so you can't go around by making you have to fucking fight it in a corridor. It's Taurus Demon. It's this thing here. It's Capra Demon. It's like, oh, the combat sucks actually, but you can get through it just by shield up and strafe around. So make it so you can't fucking strafe around. Take away one of my main, and not just my main, take away one of the basic only means of combat for most players. Like, you'll get the guys that can fucking roll around and dodge every attack, and there'll be a naked run and fist only and hitless run, 100% completion, no hits. You get that kind of stuff. But it's not intuitive to play a high risk, high reward style in Dark Souls because the game combat isn't there. And every enemy, like, how am I if I had to flip around and dodge them and go for the weak spot critical hit with a dagger type playstyle, up the jacksie of this boar, or try and roll it around with a sick parry and go for the belly or something, instead of just smashing the outside that does the same damage no matter where you hit it until it dies eventually. Like, how does this area allow me to pursue that kind of playstyle? It doesn't. So this thing is in front of me. So I have to go for a frontal attack, and it will go for a frontal attack. It's a fucking boar, it's going to charge me, so what's the only play I have? Shield up. That's it. That's my variation in combat. It's going to hit me. Like, there's nothing I can really do about it. Might die, actually. Oh, a corner. I'll have a sup. Beaten by space. I didn't mean to do that, actually. Okay, so it actually just blocking does nothing, it seems. Ugh. Can I bring him out? We'll see how much easier the combat is if he can come out. Oh, he can't come out. Okay, so we'll cheese him. Another sub. You can't come out here. Because, I don't know why actually. Why can't he come out here? That doesn't make any sense. So we'll just two-hand. Come on. He comes forward. Oh, up the jacksie. Gonna kick me in a second. Sick combat. See what I mean? Like, the board doesn't come out to you. I don't know why, actually. Fuck you. The board doesn't come out to you, so that then you could play around him. So he stays in the corridor. I'm guessing that's purposeful. They make it so that he doesn't go outside, because then you could just play around him. Dodge him and get him in the ass. But I just brought him to the door. And then he just did that. Like, I don't know. It just leaves a fucking sour taste in my mouth. And when I talk about Dark Souls on Reddit or something, I'm like, or certain fans with 4 initial names, and I'm like, it's got artificial difficulty. I'm like, no, it doesn't. You just need to get good. Like, did I get good here? Was this a mad test of my combat? There's another one here. Like, it's like, aha, but this time it'll get you. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. We'll see what this does for the laughs. Nothing. So the fire wrecked him the first time, but it does nothing this time. I'll go around this corner, thank you. Keep going around the corner. How is this not actually hurting him? The fire wrecked him the first time, like. Just bouncing off him. Now that did 110 because I did a two-handed attack. Sick. What a test of combat. I'm so salty about it. There's the Fang Boar Helm. You can get that dropped earlier in the game, the very first time you fight the boars. You get a chance to drop that, but there's no more boars in the game now. That's it. They put a lot of dev time into those boars, animations, attacks, all that kind of stuff, placement. And that's it. That's all 3 of them. 2 of them are in this corridor, and that's the first one is in the Undead Burg. So the first one, you can get the Boar Fang Helm or whatever it was there, and that's a really high armor item. And the Black Knight that's on the tower above the boar, if you remember, above where the rats and stuff were, if you can fight him, just keep going around the back and hope it works. And if you do kill him, you might get lucky enough to drop the Black Knight sword, which is broken beyond all fucking belief. And if you can get lucky enough in that area, that specific area, to get those 2 items, you'll just make the game your bitch, because it doesn't allow any other combat options. It just gives your numbers a bigger boost. You just have bigger numbers. Ryan has the Black Knight sword, and he's fucking destroying. He did farm like the fucking same area over and over again, one-shotting enemies, counting pennies for 3 or 4 hours till he fucking leveled up a bunch. But now he's making the game his bitch, because he basically just got, oh, I'm stuck on this boss, better go level up. Like when you get stuck on the Elite Four and you just go fucking grind Victory Road for ages or something. So it's like Dark Souls isn't hard. It's just, if I had a worse weapon in that corridor with those 2 pigs, what would my combat options have been? It would have been still, the pig's gonna run at me and I have no real choice to get around him. I could get around him, yeah, sure. So I get around the pig, and what are my combat options then? Hit the pig. But I'm just hitting him. I'm like, this is me hitting the pig with my sword, and it did 20 something damage, 37 damage there. So if I had a different playstyle, a ninja with a small dagger, like those fucking guys that slit your throat or whatever when they parry you, you're just taking longer to kill the pig, because your playstyle doesn't change. It's not allowed to change. You still have to hit the pig with the knife. The only difference is, when you hit him in that playstyle, you're going to do 8 damage or something instead of 37. And when I did do the 100 and something damage from doing the heavy attack, like, you don't have that option. Your playstyle doesn't allow you to get rewarded, it just allows you to spend extra time on the boss. It's an endurance fest between you being able to dodge perpetually and the boss's health. In Dark Souls 2, the boss called the Pursuer, you can cheese him like you can the Taurus demon, the Asylum demon, when you can drop down and do a shitload of damage, and the Taurus demon with the drop down and the rest of that kind of crack. You can cheese him with certain things, but if you don't cheese him, it's a 1v1. And at that stage of the game in Dark Souls 2 against the Pursuer, it was just dodge his attack, front roll forward, attack. And I tickled him, just tickled his health, and I got him down to 1 hit, and then I choked and died. And it's like, it wasn't fun. It was the pure endurance fest between me, how long can I go before I choke, Kappa123, that's the title of my sex tape, and the boss dying. The boss got down to 1 health, then I choked and died, and I had to do it again. And it was like, oh, I was so close. It was like, god damn, can this be over now? I know how the boss works. I've demonstrated that I can dodge his attacks for 20 minutes straight. But it turns out the success criteria for the boss fight is 20.5 minutes straight. Oops, better try again. And God help you if you choke on the 19.5 minute this time, then you've spent 40 minutes on 2 boss attempts that you know how to beat. You just have to go that extra 30 seconds, title of my second sex tape. And it's just, that's not rewarding, that's not engaging, that is not fun gameplay, that's not hard gameplay, it's not tricky, it just means you can't get better at lowering that time without cheesing the boss. There's 2 fucking great crossbows that he can destroy, and if you manage to shoot him with both of them, you can kill him. Straight out, just with those 2 shots. But if you destroy him and you go 1v1, I went for the 1v1 approach, because, like, what the fuck would I cheese him for? And there's no extra button inputs, there's no be faster at dodging, there's no finesse or nuance with the combat that allows you to shorten that time beyond tickle the boss. If you're really, really good, and you are naked, so you fast roll, and you use... You've played the game before, so you know where the extra weapon is, and you enchant it or whatever. Maybe, like, instead of rolling rolling and dodging 2 of his attacks, you can roll and dodge 1 of his attacks and stand in the hitbox that dodges the second attack, and you can use the mechanics that way, so you can get that extra attack in that you didn't need to dodge for. And it's really that kind of nitty-gritty, grindy meta shit. That's the only way you improve You could get that 20 minutes down to 15 minutes, say. Or you can make the boss jump off a ledge or something by accident. Or like manipulate the RNG so he jumps off a ledge. But like in actual combat, there's no way to get good enough so the 20-minute fight that I had against that boss turns into a 2-minute fight with just pure skill. There's nothing else to do but wait it out and just shield up, strafe round, tap, back it up. And that's really fucking upsetting for a game with such reputation as Dark Souls. I don't know, it just leaves the fucking saltiest taste in my mouth, title of my third sex tape. I'm gonna alt tab, and we'll resume the complaining after the click.